Hello everyone, welcome to Manhua channel review. If you find it interesting, please like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe channel to watch the newest episodes soonest. I wish you enjoyable view. Continuing from the before the inflammation after being punched by Zhuo Yifan. He was extremely furious, sending his saliva flying. He was furious, but what good did that do? He got another punch from the male lead, but after that it seems the inflamed spirit wasn't cheerful anymore. He started to activate his battle mode. Then he unleashed an extremely powerful punch, causing Zhuo Yifan. I had to fight off the inflammation, thinking the male lead was almost buried after that, but Zhuo Yifan said it was only the warm-up round. He activated serious mode, and then Zhuo Yifan and Yan Mo fought a great 500-round battle, thinking Yan Mo had the upper hand, but from the flames Zhuo Yifan rose again. He shoots out a unicorn arm, aiming a direct punch. The inflamed demon's snout meets it. A metallic clang resonates. The sound echoes everywhere. Just as Track Fam's unicorn arm strikes, it's blocked by something. Track Fam is momentarily forced back. He leaps back. The male lead exclaims, "9 treasured demon weapon." So that's what's in the inflamed demon's hand. This time it has a pair of dual triggers, one blue, one. The red side looks quite imposing, secretly thinking, damn, this monster. Then he steps back, putting distance between himself and Zhuo Yifan. After that, he attacks, shouting, high-level Xuanjia martial skill, dual strike, devouring dragon slash. Immediately after, two beams of light, one red and one blue, shoot out from the dual strike, transforming into two. The Yin-Yang offspring, the dragon, with its sharp claws dancing, its talons charging towards Track Fam. However, Track Fam possesses the heavenly dragon divine soul. He merely sneers, his entire body exuding dark energy, and a dragon image briefly appears around Track Fam as he says, devouring dragon, you are not worthy. After saying this, Track Fam raises his hand, and dark energy continuously emanates. Immediately after being released, cloud transformed into a dragon-shaped image, coiled around Zhuo Yifan, whose body radiated intense thunder and lightning. The male lead shouted, 3 ultimate demon slaying techniques. The 5 heavens demon dragon roared again. A earth-shattering dragon's roar rang out. Zhuo Yifan and the 2 dragons, they crashed into each other at that very moment. A deafening explosion rang out. Fire and earth and rocks filled the sky. Place was blown to smithereens. A moment later, all that remained was a cloud of thick dust and smoke. From a distance, Veen observed every move. Then suddenly his eyes widened in horror. Turned out that he was terrified. Zhuo Yifan suddenly rushed out, his eyes full of excitement mixed with overwhelming killing intent. Yan Mo quickly used his unique skill to observe and dodge that direct attack. Yan Mo was also very powerful, relying on the yin and yang dual flames power. Even though Zhuo Yifan possessed immense strength and an invincible spirit, he still couldn't gain the upper hand. The two on the side of Vu Kai continuously launching punches. I block them, but Vima looks panicked. He didn't expect that Track Fam would be so formidable, directly attacking with full force without taking any damage, not even a single hair. It was easy for him to charge through, and the terrifying speed of Track Fam was suffocating Vima. Track Fam continued to attack even more fiercely. The young man's bloodshot eyes were filled with determination, charging forward relentlessly. Even Elder Yun was shocked. His eyes widened in disbelief. How is this possible? That young man is actually fighting evenly with Yan Mo. He's fighting serious and even gaining a slight advantage. Unbelievable. It's hard to believe. The Ma sect disciples scoffed in disbelief. What the hell is this? It's really a small world. I didn't realize there was so much going on in the world. What's the big deal? We saw Elder Yun horrified beyond measure. He exclaimed, what did you say, Yang Sha? Yang Sha raised his head, looking triumphant, and said, you're wrong. It should be that flame demon could actually withstand so many attacks. That's the standard of Zhuo Yifan. But in the demonic scripture sect, Zhuo Yifan would have killed him with one punch. The demonic sect couldn't stand it. To still be alive now is testament to his strong life force. Yun Elder dismissively said, don't get too cocky. This young man, even if possesses some strange abilities, is still ultimately just the divine seed. Although I don't know what method he used to block the soul attack, but without a soul, then he's still at a disadvantage. For a long time, surely he will fail. Ha ha ha. Hearing those words, people of Shui Ruohua glanced sideways at Elder Yun. Then she reminded Elder Yun, now Zhuo Fam is fighting for us. If he fails, we're all doomed. What the heck? Elder Yun lowered his head, not daring to speak anymore. In his heart, humiliated, he thought. Normally he looked down on those ghost sect people and found them displeasing. When things happen, he loved to argue with them. But now, the two sides are like grasshoppers on a string. I forgot. Now it's time to deal with death. The ancestral book is not about oneself or one's face. Why should we encourage and support this brat? I hope he can win. That's why. At this moment, on the other side, the battle is fierce. The spear is charging straight toward the person. Track Fam Nam is desperately swinging his arm. He blocked that attack, and when Yan Mo looked again, he was incredibly astonished. He only saw that Zhuo Yifan had lightly used Qilin Ti to seize his spear. Then, the sound sound of snapping and breaking rang out. Zhuo Fan, without a moment's hesitation, crushed the spear with his hand. Afterwards, the spear shattered into pieces and fell to the ground at the feet of elder Zhuo Fan Yun. Witnessing that scene, they were utterly shocked. A flesh and blood body. He crushed a high-level spirit beast with his bare hands. What the hell did he do? He said it was body refinement from the leg of a super mythical beast. A Qilin. I doubt even Hong would believe. Everyone who witnessed that scene was shocked. Damn, Track Fam has officially shattered everyone's perception, even those with high levels of cultivation in the illusionary realm. Even above the illusionary realm, they couldn't break through with their physical bodies. Ma Baolin's weapon is like that. This kid is truly a monster. The fiendish Ma is grumbling and cursing. My Ma Bao's quality, my double-edged attack, my eyes itching in frustration. From this moment, he activates his cool mode. The young man standing there with a dazzling smile, his whole body radiating an aura. A small unicorn beside him emits a bright crimson-red light. Then, the man's eyes gently moved forward and another tearing wind sound echoed. The sharp wind made lame demon jump. Waking up from his daze, he opened his eyes. He saw the demonic claw of Zhuo Fan rushing towards him with overwhelming force. Immediately, he slammed on the gas, reversing to avoid the attack. Zhuo Fan's fist slammed into the ground with a loud boom. The earth and rocks there were shattered. The demonic leg moved hastily, retreating. Sweat poured down his forehead. I shouldn't have blamed my armor's earlier warning. It turns out it wasn't just this perverted kid's mutated arm. His other arm is incredibly mutated as well. Even the magical treasure, my armor, was crushed by his flesh and blood. This demonic cauldron was able to affect my armor. How could I not completely shock? Luo Fan was steadily closing in, forcing the inflammation demon to use its ultimate move. Only now did he unleash a powerful shockwave-like attack, piercing through the body of the male strong Han. But from a while ago until now, he's been constantly disturbed by Zhuo Fan, unable to form the inflammation demon seal. He laughed, thinking to escape this kid. There's only one way left. Tang. That's Wei Ma. Yet he still resorts to such low-down tactics. It's regrettable. There's no other way. Who told his opponent to be so perverted? That's why Wei Ma kicked him once and stopped by Zhuo Fan and turned lie down like a hawk diving for prey. His target was precisely Suo Qiangchen. He couldn't be touched. At this moment, Zhuo Fan's eyes came utterly bewildered. The rooftop was